Botrix has correctly
Good
joined
evening,
the
one and
channel.
all. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
The Thunder choosing to bat first here. A good decision, I think. There are runs in this pitch, and a good score on the board is sometimes more helpful than getting the better of the conditions later on. Bancroft wants to get off to a good start. Take on the new ball, it seems. The right-hander will be at the opposite end first up as well.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Square cut, finds point, no run. Incredible, what a grab.
Nicky Taras just about ready to go out in the middle.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. But at least one here. Great commitment. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nicely played. That's a peach of a delivery. It's the best ball, top shelf.
Warner, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
Over. The Thunder are 4 for 2.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Going with pace now. Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Top edge and just over the keeper. Been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. Nikitaris has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Went for the drive, complete miss. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Finds the fielder with that shot.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
End of the over. The Thunder 12 for 2.
Steady start, taking a bit longer than they would like to get set. They can launch from here though. Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
It's been steady as she goes so far. Built up a solid foundation. Might be time for one of the batters to take a more assertive role.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Yes.
Oh, that's just too full. Makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be full.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Square cut, finds point, no run.
Yes.
Great shot, at least one on offer. evening, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
The Sixers choosing to bat first here. A good decision, I think. There are runs in this pitch, and a good score on the board is sometimes more helpful than getting the better of the conditions later on. Philippine want to get off to a good start. They'll take on the new ball, it seems, Dan. Up the other end to start things off. These two make a very good combination. First ball of the match.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Absolutely middled that.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh my, that's just flown off the mark. Oh, and that's one for online. Square leg taking a ripper.
Smith, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. They mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. 8 runs out of there. The Sixers are 8 for 1.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Hatcher coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. That's a solid shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. And dropped. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
We can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Top shot that. Punched wide of extra cover, and that could be 4.
Collects that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
15 runs added there. The Sixers are 23 for 1.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and have answered with full honours. How will the bowler respond?
Oh my, that's racing.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. They'll get at least 1 here.
Good return back from the deep.
Middled that one. Great timing.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nicely played. The Stars with a massive shout. Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
That's the over. The Sixers are 39 for 1.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand. How will he reply?
No. Terrible shot.
Bowling.
Misses everything.
Bowling.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Smith has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Went for the drive. Complete miss.
Nice bowling.
Square cut, finds point, no run. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
The run rate's just nudged down a touch that over, but the start's allowed them to really try and attack the last few overs of the power play with absolute gusto.
Going with spin now. A nice shot. Pulled away nicely past square leg, just the 1.
Yep.
from the deep. Bang on target.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Yep.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Finds the edge. And dropped. End of the over. 6 off it. The Sixers are 50 for 1.
Batters are set, and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
Going with pace now. That's a solid shot. They'll get at least one here.
Baba, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Azam ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Shot, should be runs here. Well played, could be a quick single. Great shot, at least one on offer. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Yep.
Big over. A lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Nice bowling. Yes, nice bowling.
Nice
Yep.
shot. Runs possible. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Charge, should be runs here. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Bowling.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Yes, nice bowling.
That's a solid shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
dodgy last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Lines up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get forward.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there's no point chasing that. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Curran coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the over. 9 off it. The sixes and only 2 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. How will the bowler respond?
No, terrible
Nice
shot.
bowling.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. They'll
Yep.
get at least one here.
Hey, bowling. Nice.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Gets that away.
Players on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Misses everything.
Bowling.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
The Stars with a massive shout. Big appeal. This could be out. Smith in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Pitch is in line with the stumps.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
Edwards, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
And he runs here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Hit that hard and fast. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Oh, all in.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Good return back from the deep.
That's a solid shot. Shot. Should be runs here. Mackenzie coming back into the attack has done well so far. Mackenzie with a huge appeal. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
Enrique's just about ready to go out in the middle.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them on the front foot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh. Yes, nice bowling.
Time that perfectly.
Hits that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Mackenzie shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Enriquez drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Super catch.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
They'll be runs here.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Leading edge lands safe from hands, though. Couldn't get it through the field. The Sixers weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Caught.
Curran, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Curran taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry. Really confident. Oh, that's close.
Davies, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
That's a solid shot. Maxwell to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters. Misses. How did that not hit? Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be full.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, just got to accept it and move on. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Off the middle of the bat.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Davies has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
End of the over. The Sixers, 155 for 7.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Nice bowling.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate. 2 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Hatcher coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Nice bowling.
Yep.
That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Kerr, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Kerr ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Kerr drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Hatcher is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
Here's the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
And that's the end of the innings. The Sixers have set a target of 184 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. First ball.
the fielder with that shot. No, terrible shot. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four. There'll be runs here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 8 runs added in that over. The Stars are 8 for none.
First over of the power play done, and it's a good start.
Kerr, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Shot, should be runs here.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and have been put away.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Nice shot, runs possible.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Two full. Harper led into the ball and punched it hard past mid-wicket. No crash into the right.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. The Stars are 23 for none.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Nicely played. Runs one. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. 4 runs added in the over. The Stars, 27 for none.
3 down and they're maintaining the required rate, hovering around that 8 to 10 run mark per over. Very good start to the innings so far.
Can't get that outside the ring field. come this delivery? I wonder.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. How will he reply?
Kerr over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. There'll be runs here. End of the over. The Stars are 44 for none.
4 overs gone, and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so far.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Cuts that off well in the infield. It's a very tidy over, but they still are searching for that first wicket. Maybe it's just around the corner.
Very good run rate at the moment. Doing enough to stay even with the runs needed.
Smith, the spinner, coming into the attack. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. And there'll be four more.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary is the only place that ball was heading.
Harper is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get four.
Good return back from the deep.
Nice shot. Pierces the infield.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Oh, end of the over. 22 off it. The Stars are 66 for... none.
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10-plus runs and over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Great shot. At least one on offer. Goes in the air and gets good purchase. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Stars, 69 for none.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Davies has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Straight to the fielder. Davies shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Shot should be runs here. The Stars starting to hit their stride now after a big over. The Sixers in a whole heap of trouble.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Get at least one here. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. There could be a couple if they hustle. Couldn't get it through the field. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Doesn't beat the infield. scamper through for a single. Good running. Nicely played. Five runs added in the over. The Stars are 90 for none.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
Edwards to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Misses everything.
Bowling.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Watched it closely out with the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh my, that's racing.
They picked the slow ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Shot. Should be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. There'll be runs here. End of the over. 6 off it. The Stars, 112 for none.
Penultimate over down in the power play, and it's been a steady mix of precision, power, and good running between the wickets.
They'll get at least 1 here. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Harper, fortunate there. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. It could be a quick single. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Hey bro, Himant Raj.
That's a solid shot. Enriquez will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit.
It's been an excellent middle section of the innings. Required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There could be a couple if they hustle. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The Stars are 124 for none.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Absolutely middled that. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Worked away. That's a nice single. A great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. This should be close. Gone. Caught.
Rogers, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Great shot. Left one off. They'll get at least one here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. There'll be runs here. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's a solid shot. A much better over that one. Good bowling. Managed to find a little bit from the pitch and kept the batters quiet.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Leading edge won't carry and the batters race through for a single. Good running. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. And brilliant reactions to take that one.
Maxwell looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Put away neatly off the pads. Should get 4. Shot. Should be runs here. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Yes.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Leading edge lands safe from hands, though. A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Dorcious back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Yep.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Bowling.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off. 6 runs added in the over. The Stars are 143 for 2.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down the deep square. Return from out on the boundary, good fielding.
Yep.
Yes.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Yep.
Well, catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Davies, take a bow. Absolutely divine diving catch.
Stoinis, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Look at that one, great time. That's a boundary save for sure. Into the final over, just too many runs needed to get victory, I would suggest, unless the bowling goes completely awry.
Yes.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Oh.
Have to go for it now.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Yes.
Scamper through for a single, good running.
Yes.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Yep, yep.
Nicely played. Runs 1. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.